Obviously, I'm bald. Obviously, I wouldn't willingly or voluntarily shave my head. There is some hair growing back because taking them. And let me start over. I have cancer, obviously, and it's terminal. I don't look or sound like I'm sick, but I'm extremely sick and I'm going to die. And I'm going to die very soon. How do I make this? Because I'm doing medical assistance in dying, which is medical, exactly what is that? Medical assisted dying. And I'm going to do it in 2 days. It is actually New Year's Day that I'm recording this. See, it is January 1st, 2026. Okay, so maybe I should tell you a little bit about the kind of cancer that I have. I have breast cancer, advanced stage breast cancer. But the fact that it's in my brain and it's aggressively spreading in my brain, like it's spread throughout in a space of just probably 4 weeks. Anyway, the thing is, people can typically live a long time with breast cancer, but because mine is in my brain and it's spreading, I run the risk of either just one day randomly just having a stroke, or suddenly having dementia, or forgetting my memory or whatever. Luckily, that hasn't happened, obviously. But I do recognize some problems, like my balance is off completely. Sometimes I get up off a chair and my head feels like a balloon that's expanding with air. Severe migraine, well, not migraine, but severe headaches. Now I'm noticing some differences or some noticeable changes in my speech. My hands randomly shake. Sometimes I can't write because I can't keep my hands still. So there are definitely noticeable problems that come with having brain metastasis, and it only gets worse. Right now, I've stopped taking everything. I've already done one, I did one round of chemotherapy and decided it's not for me. It's not a way to live. So I decided not to pursue any other further treatment. Right now, I'm doing mostly palliative treatment until I do the procedure on January 3rd, which is 3 days away. So right now I am on medications that either help my brain not swell up and not give me headaches and not likely to cause a random stroke. You know, now that I've stopped treatment completely, I've actually went to the hospital. I seriously considered not doing MAID, and I went to Lankenau and I got a primary care physician, because I know that in order to get an appointment with these doctors as a new patient, it's typically like months away. So I wanted to make the appointment now, in the event that I changed my mind with MAID and wanted to pursue just palliative care and see how far I could get. But the prospect of losing my mind was, am I rambling? Anyway, the prospect of losing my mind was just too much. So I ended up canceling all of the appointments that I had with the doctors at Mainline Health. And I've just decided that, you know, this is what I need to do. I can't, first of all, I'm not going to be able to drive myself. I'm not going to be able to be fully independent. And this is also another thing. I'm never going to be able to be fully independent henceforth on out. So, and I guess this is why I'm making this video. So for everyone first of all, the only people who should be viewing this video are those that I did not want to actually have a conversation with and tell them that I have cancer. Yeah. So this is what I've decided to do. I've obviously, my brother doesn't want me to do it. Obviously, if I tell anyone, and this is also not partly, the main reason why I have not told anyone. I told my best friend, Keisha. So the very few people so far I've only told 3 people: Chris, Paula, and my best friend. So far, the only people who went, obviously, my nephew knows, Chris's oldest son. Sylvia knows, like, obviously, and they're actually, and I just have to say, like, I'm so grateful that I have my brother to, like, just, obviously he doesn't want me to do this, and he's not in, I think he's traumatized, actually. I think Chris is a bit traumatized by it, but, like, I have to do this because the only other alternative is that I get progressively worse. And if I get progressively worse, everyone has a time, and I feel like the longer you try to postpone the inevitable or delay the inevitable, especially when you have like a terminal disease, I mean, what's the point of that? What's the point? And what's the point of suffering every single day if you're not, that's not life, right? If you're either in pain or you run the risk of having a random stroke or you're having 10 minutes of rambling. But hopefully this video has done a good enough job at giving a full picture of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and when I'm doing it. Yeah, the 3 people that I've told that I'm doing this, none of them want me to do this. They're trying to talk me out of this. And for everyone that's watching this, if you're related to me, or if you're my friend, or if you know me, I wish you the very best in 2026 and beyond. Anywho, and bye-bye.